Well, hello friends. It's a long time no see. It's been quite a long time since I've done any travel at all, perhaps for obvious reasons. I'm coming here from my little home office. I'm in the process of doing a little bit of a revamp on my website and walkaboutjeff.com. It's looking a little bit old and tired, it's sort of quite bloated now with a lot of years of content on it, so I'm sort of refining it a little bit. And I'm particularly working on the photography section. So you'll see a new banner up here and a bunch of really good photos. What I've been doing, as you probably know, I've been loading 2 photos a day for most days over for several months, and I've been watching which photos have been getting the most clicks, the most likes, the most comments, and from that I've been picking out the best of the very best and presenting them in a simple sort of photo catalogue. So for those of you who don't like sort of reading long, trekking blogs, this will be a nice break from it. It's probably a couple of weeks before this comes out, but in the meantime, keep looking, following the photos, keep hitting like, keep commenting, and certainly the ones that get the most response will certainly be going on there. So keep your eyes out open for that. Anyway. So back to travels. So obviously I'm stuck here in my home office, have been for a long time, but I am still very keen to do my travels. As you know, one of my big goals this decade is to travel from here all the way up to here sometime this decade. And as you probably know, I've only just done this little bit, probably up to about here. So really haven't done much of it yet, still a very long way to go. But obviously with everything going on in the world at the moment, with all the borders closed and all the craziness happening all around the world, and I certainly won't be doing any more of this anytime soon, but I'm certainly going to get back out there when it is safe. Fortunately here in Australia, and I see over there in New Zealand as well, they're just starting to ease off restrictions a little bit, and as of this coming weekend we will be able to travel up to about 50 kilometres away from home. Still a lot of restrictions, but they will be opening up some of the national parks. So for me, that means the area I'll be able to travel would probably be about 1 square millimetre on this globe. So it's hardly anything compared to travelling the world, but that's okay. We can run with what we've got. So you will see me out there a bit more. And I'm thinking that travel in future is going to be quite different from now on. You probably remember back in 9/11, travel changed quite significantly after those events. Airport security really ramped up, and we all had to go through X-ray machines and scanners and all sorts of weird and wonderful things. Added an extra sort of layer to the whole travel experience, and every time we're transiting between airports we'd have the same thing. We'd have to go through security, and that's really normal now. Well, obviously with the situation and with it not clearing up anytime soon, I don't think. I'm thinking there's going to be an extra layer at the airport and going on cruise ships. The quarantine thing is now really going to ramp up. I think we're going to see, from now on, once the borders are opening, I think we're all going to be wandering around with doctor certificates to say that we're healthy. For those of us who travel to tropical countries, we've had to have our little yellow fever card. I think from now on there's going to be a lot more stringent with having a lot more vaccinations on our cards, and also probably medical certificates, and they'll be doing the little test as well, temperature test and goodness knows what. So that's going to add a whole new layer of inconvenience into sort of travelling. And whereas the security thing is a fairly straightforward process once you're used to it. If you're reasonably well prepared, that should only take a few minutes, as long as it's not too busy. But I think quarantine's going to be a lot more tricky. So I think the amount of time we're going to be spending at airports and at borders is going to be quite greatly extended. So it'll be interesting to see how that's going to pan out. Anyway, that's probably enough speculation for me. Let's leave this up to the experts. I'm sure they're all working on that right now. But let's not let something like that stop us from travelling around the world when borders do open again and when it gets safe. But in the meantime, I'm going to start really small, just start to my little square millimetre of travel here, just start exploring the local area again, and we'll just take it from there, and I'll certainly let you know when the new website gets loaded. So anyway, ciao for now.